Hello there, it's Jessie here. Welcome to the channel. If you're coming back, big warm welcome and a hug and hello, I love you. And if you're completely new, I'm happy that we've orbited into each other's atmosphere, which I don't think is the right word, but it's the word that came out of my mouth. So, oops, sorry. I just made a video. I literally just stopped making a video and I decided I'm going to make another video and I'm going to express what I didn't express this morning. And you know when you don't express something, and I don't know about you, but then I'm charged. I have all of this energy and I feel so much need to express, but it's none of it's satisfying because I know exactly what I was supposed to express and I didn't do it. And now I have to sit with the uncomfortable feeling of what it's like when you don't express yourself. So, what didn't I express, you ask? Well, I have a crush. I have a crush on somebody. And as you might have gathered by now, I'm prone to fantasy and imagination. So I have to nip this in the bud, especially when it comes to my romantic life. So rather than this crush just building up into this fantasy relationship which never materializes because God forbid I find out it's all a lie, I need to put actionable steps in the material world, okay, that mean I don't do the same thing that I always do. So this crush is my yoga teacher, okay? I go to the classes 3 times a week and for like 5 months now, and it's just an attraction, right? I don't know him. I know his work and I appreciate how he does his work and his lifestyle that comes with it, because he's really into Ayurveda, which I also am. So like it's easy for me to imagine that we're perfect for each other. But I've learnt my lesson. I don't know the man. I don't know him. I cannot project who I want him to be. I need to get to know him. So I've been like trying to find out how I can do this. It's hard for someone like me, okay? I'm stunted. I'm emotionally, romantically stunted to like a 4-year-old. So it's not easy, all right? I'm trying my best. Anyway, I came up with the genius idea to write a letter, like just write a little note and give it to him. And that way, because the thing is, I don't really want to like flirt too much or like ask him out in the setting of his work. Like me as a teacher, I wouldn't appreciate that. It's not the setting. So I thought, genius, I'll write him a letter, give it to him, and then he can have some time to think about it, respond if he wants to and not if he doesn't. And then at least I've met, see what I mean about making like an action in the material world. So rather than it being just this fantasy, it's like, hey, wanna get to know each other more? And now he's going to give me a yes or a no, and that is going to end the fantasy, right? I'm making it real. Making it real. I'm hearing a round of applause. Yes, thank you. This is extremely hard for me. It might seem very obvious to you, but we all have our little things, don't we, that are hard. So, I wrote this letter. And basically, it says like, question 1, are you single? Question 2, are you interested? If we've got 2 yeses, here's my number. If we've got 1 or 2 nos, no problem. Let's carry on living, And I won't be living with the what if. And I won't be living with bloody fantasy in my head, which takes up more energy than it probably should. So I wrote the letter, I drew a little picture. It was all very nice. I put it in an envelope. The plan was to give it to him today. Did I? No. I chickened out because at the end of the class there was like a queue of people today. And so I was waiting for a bit and then I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm going to go. And normally we meet each other on the door on the way out. So I was outside and I was like, I'm just going to wait for him to come out and just give it to him there. And he didn't bloody come. And I waited for about 4 minutes, the longest 4 minutes of my life. Maybe it was only 2, I don't know. And then I thought, you know what, it's a sign, it's not the right day. And I took myself home. But my God, like all morning, I've been with this like unexpressed action that I was so prepared to take and I didn't take it. So now I'm like, you know what I mean? But nothing's going to really satisfy it apart from like the correct song, which I could sing at the top of my lungs. And really, like, I need to have this uncomfortable feeling because now it's going to propel me to do it next time, you know, like next class. It's like, Jessie, give him the goddamn letter, or you know how you're going to feel for the rest of the day. Okay. So it's good that I feel uncomfortable and unexpressed, but also, like, it's hard to hold that as well. Like, my poor little soul. Why do I limit her all the time? Anyway, it's a big deal for me. It's a big deal. Okay, it's a big deal for me. This is one of my hard things. This is one of the things I'm here to learn. It's all good. It's not even fear. You're probably thinking, like, is it fear of rejection? It's not. It's fear of losing the fantasy, which is a huge coping mechanism for me. If I'm having a fantasy relationship with someone in my head, there's no heartache, there's no fear of rejection or pain or, like, all the stuff that actually comes with the relationship, because it's all in my head, so it just plays out exactly how I want it to. It's a coping mechanism, and it works. So to take this action is me, like, breaking a very well-established pattern that's kept me safe my entire life. That's why it's hard. So, Jessie, honour it. Honour yourself. We're going to give the letter next time because we're not going to make ourselves feel like this again. And that is really what I wanted to express today, because already I feel calmer. Thank you very much for listening. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to leave it there. If you saw value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. That's a really nice, easy way to show me that you like it. And if you did, obviously. And comment below thoughts. Any thoughts? Any thoughts? Or even if you want and you feel like it, share your thing that's really hard to do. And for the community, huh? And if you like the video and you see where this is going, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much. I love you. Have a beautiful day, guys. Take it easy. Mwah.